Now, guys, it should work. Yep, I see the little box. Share. Hi, Jenny Rose. How are you? I'm a little out of the element. Okay, we're gonna try this way. I know. I just. Ugh. I literally just got home. So. Let's talk about what's happened this week. Well, first, I do have Audible. It's almost like you have a book reader. That's what I'm gonna call it. I love it. I'm on my third. I've already read my third book. Love it. Love everything about it. I do the gay romance novels. Welcome everyone. And it makes the diamond painting go by pretty quick. Not gonna lie. And I've gotten pretty far. I'm actually excited. I have like 3 pieces left. Then I'll be at the very top of my diamond painting, and that will be it. I will probably have to pause this diamond painting to do the event, and I've already decided what I'm doing. I looked on the fantasy site for DAC. I already found the kit I'm gonna do, and it kind of stays within the Phoenix category. I wanted to do a round, and I wanted to do a small kit. I was like, yeah, no, I'm taking a break from the big ones for a little bit. So I am going to be doing Firefox, as that has that Phoenix element. So I was like, I'm gonna do Firefox. I've had this kit a while. I'm like, yeah, I got this kit right when Miss Coffee started her channel. When she unboxed it, I grabbed it. So I like it. It's a round. It's small. It falls into the minimal limits of Nyx's event. Because my event is 2 months long. If y'all already don't know, I am going to be doing JoJo Art's Pride. I've had that sitting up there for a while. I know, and I have a lot of the wolf designs. I have Wolf Dreamcatcher, which I've been thinking about. I have... Hi, Robert. How are you? It's been a while. Most of my life tonight's going to be face-to-face. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of... I need a break. But I do have a little surprise, little tiny unboxing, and I mean it's small. Um, I haven't been really in the mood to do a giveaway. I'm sorry, guys. I will do it for the month of April. Um, I just haven't been in the mood to do it. I've been sick. You can tell my voice is like gone. That's why I couldn't do the live last week. My voice was like, yeah, no, we're not. And the kit I'm doing for Jenny Rose's event is a rare one that Michaelgelina does. She usually stays within the girls. She usually doesn't venture off and do animals but I actually have I call it the rainbow owl. That's what I'm doing for the Michaelgelina diamond painting event. It's a good size. It ain't small, but I'm gonna do that kit. If I do finish Firefox within that month bracket, which doubtful. I'm not that much of a diamond painter. I will start on Soul Keeper. But after I finish Firefox, I'm jumping back to Little Dragon Z, getting that all finished. Then after that, I'm going to jump on to Soul Keeper. I love it. I love that. I love that design. I was going to do my Halloween image by her, which is the owl and the girl. Don't remember the name of it. I got it off the ABC website when Diamond Art Club went on Good Morning America. I snagged Coral and I snagged that painting. And I almost thought about doing Coral because it involves mermaids, which would be magic and fantasy. I was like, no, I don't know. I'm not ready for dark tones yet. So my live is not going to be long tonight because when my voice gives out, that's when it's like, yep, nope, we're not doing no more. I have some other news. Yeah, I'm a mermaid freak. Actually, one of the very first mermaids I bought was the Skull Mermaid, and it's very cartoonish. I didn't think I'd like it, but that's the one I almost did for Nix's event because the whole entire painting is color blocking. There ain't no confetti in that painting. But on that note, I have some news. We plan on moving in the fall. Keyword, plan. Down south. I want to be closer to my family. His family lives up here, but it's been, we don't really see them much. So it's like, I don't see my family at all. So we agreed that it's time. I decided on that when I turned 40. That I wanted to move down south, like as soon as possible. I have a stock account with Walmart. If anyone's ever worked for Walmart, you know that you can end up buying stock and all that. So my stock is up to $1,500. So by the time we get ready to move, we should have plenty of money to move down to get what we need to get for an apartment, blah blah blah, and moving and all that hot mess. I'm excited. He's excited. I'm excited to get back home. That's my thing. We haven't. He's over the snow. That's what that is. Me, I have no need to be up here. None. Yes, I'll miss the snow. I'm not gonna lie. I absolutely love the snow, but if I need that snow fixed, we'll just take a visit to see his sister and say, okay, we came saw the snow. Time to move on. And if you guys don't know, I am originally from South Carolina, and that's the state we plan to move to. Hello, Rose, from Uniquely Yours Down Under. I found 2 kids on your side. You must really want to bring my bank. No, we're not. So, I did a thing. I got a free kit from Home Craftology. They do licensed images. It ain't big. It's really small. They said, oh, you want a free kit? Sure, you can send me a free kit. So it's tiny, which is fine. So my father, he lives about a half an hour from North Myrtle Beach, and that's where we plan to move, is Myrtle Beach. We'll see how it goes, because rent prices there are hella expensive. It ain't cheap to live there. So it's pretty sad that the only thing I want coming with me, hello, Miss Nix. It's okay. I'm only 12 minutes in. We're good. I had a little malfunction with YouTube again and again and again. Yeah, because no, I ain't staying up long tonight. I do feel better. I found out I was taking my meds wrong, because that's what this is. My voice is because of my meds. So my biggest thing with us moving down south is my husband finding a job. I don't want any form on him having any slack on not being able to find a job, as I don't want to be in the po house. I didn't even tell my dad I'm moving back. Hi, Lisa. But yes, we do plan on moving back down south in October. That's why my stock has not moved. It's stayed pretty much right where it belongs. But it's time. I'm excited. Cost of living here is too much. We're just kind of just barely scraping by. And it's not like I'm really spending a lot on diamond paintings. Yes, Lisa, I plan to move in October. I want to move before first snowfall, because I want no part of snow. I was going to have us move halfway, which would be Virginia. But I'm like, Virginia is a very touchy state. They're kind of still stuck in that Twilight Zone era. Myrtle Beach has gotten better, being gay friendly. It never used to be that way. At all. Ugh. You can have your tornadoes. I'm all set. I had a layover in Toledo. Was it Toledo? No, I had a layover in Kansas. It's awful when you see a tornado land in the airport. I'm like, yeah, no, you couldn't even get me to even breathe in that state. Any of those Midwest states? No, I'm good. So yeah, we both decided. You will. I just, no. My brother lives in Indiana. They get tornadoes. If they get tornadoes, any of those states get tornadoes. So, hurricane you can move away from. A tornado you cannot. That tornado is going to land wherever it wants to and keep going. Hurricanes, they only stop at a certain point. But he's excited. Gas prices and cigarette prices are way lower down south than they are up here. $5 for gas. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, no. How you expect someone to even drive to work paying that a gallon? They ain't gonna. Time to go rent a bicycle. So, you probably wonder what I'm drinking tonight. Let me see if I can get in focus. It's a Polar Pop from Circle K. It is fruit punch. But we're going to try to come back to New Hampshire twice a year. So he gets time with his family. But we're not going to until we get settled. No. So I do have to talk to my father to see if we can stay with him till we get on our feet. We shall see how that conversation goes. But North Myrtle Beach. It's time to go back. It's time for me to go back home. Nope. I don't want to be here anymore. Just gas prices, economy. New England is not the place to be if you want to survive. So, and my job is very transferable. So transferring is not going to be an issue. First off, there's a Walmart in Conway, South Carolina. There's another Walmart in North Myrtle Beach. Then there's another Walmart in I think the center of Myrtle Beach. So there's like 2 Walmarts in Myrtle Beach and 1 in Conway, South Carolina. And I believe the one in North Myrtle Beach is a Division One store, and what that means is they don't sell groceries. They strictly sell just like GM merchandise, and that's what I'm leaning towards. I don't want to be. I want away from a super center. Hi, Kaden. So, hi, Chris. Hi, Diamond Queen. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just chilling. My emotions have actually been pretty bad. I am getting into that emotion state because of Mother's Day. I don't. Mother's Day is not my holiday. Never has been. And I get triple whammied with Mother's Day. I lost my best friend Angelique on Mother's Day. We have kids together. All three of my kids were born on Mother's Day. And my mother has been missing since 2008. So I have no idea where she is. We're not going into the 50 million questions asking why. But I will give you a little background on my mom. My mother is bipolar and schizophrenic. And putting those two things together is not a good idea. She was diagnosed with bipolar way earlier in life. When my brother Tim was born, she had postpartum depression. There were quite a few times she tried to drown Tim in the bathtub. So I was like, yeah, no. So my mother's not well. So, and my mom's one of those that if she wants to be seen or found or whatever, she'll pop up. It sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've gone through one divorce. And she doesn't even know I went through a divorce. She don't know I got remarried. There's so much she has missed with me. I just turned 40 back in March. And it sucks. It really does. I am the biggest mama's boy you'll ever meet in your life. And you know any Southern gay guy, guess one thing you don't want to say? You don't want to say two things about their mama. Because I'll tell you what, go ahead, talk about their mama. Go ahead. Be the last time you even talk. Yeah, my mother was not always the way she was. Tim got about half of the way mom used to be. She cooked all the time. She did ceramics. She did all types of hobbies. She's the one that got me into cross stitch. She's the one that got me into I used to be able to be really good at knitting. She got me into the knitting. She got me into the cross stitch. She's the one that actually taught me how to sew. Um, so my mom taught me a lot of stuff that I would have never learned on my own. Um, Tim didn't get a lot of that. He didn't get the full mom experience like I did. Um, Tim got bits and pieces. So his his relationship with my mom is very hiccupy, just because he didn't get much of mom at all. Um, and just give a little background on my mom. My mom grew up in an Italian American family, as well as a German and English family, because her father was German and he was proud of being a Nazi. Um, so he was a total. So he didn't. He was not good to the girls. He was not good to the guys. And back then, divorce was not a thing. You sucked it up and you dealt. And that's exactly what her mother did. And that's how her mother became not well. It wasn't because she was diagnosed being bipolar. It's because her marriage did that to her. My mother was the youngest out of 7. She ran away when she was like in grammar school. Then her parents put her in private school. My mother went to a Catholic school for girls. So my mother went, I would say about 75% of her education came from a Catholic school. Um, and it just, um, my mom lost a child. My sister was firstborn. Um, my sister died in a car accident. She went through the windshield. And yeah, that's about as far we're going with that. Then both of her parents committed suicide. So mom's always been around suicide. So she's not all there. Hi, Diamond Nana. Um, so I get why my mother is the way she is. I don't blame her for being the way she is. Um, I I blame society on everything. I talked about this earlier tonight. Was one of with my best friend's husband. So he had asked me about titles, and this is where we're going with it. So being a old gay, that's the way I'm gonna word it. Old gays didn't. We wanted titles because we damn well earned it. Kids now coming out and coming out gay, they think, oh, I deserve it because I came. No, because a lot of us that are old school gay, we dealt with so much crap, being treated like crap because we were different. I got bullied more times than once. So it wasn't easy for me in high school. It really wasn't. Um, but just, it, I hated it. I hated high school. I I'd go in and be like, okay, time to get the toilet swirly, and time for to try to fit my body in a locker, and blah 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 and all that hot mess. And people that I thought were my friends were not. Um, and high school was rough for me because Angelique at that time had already moved. She and I'm doing good, thank you. Um, it just what sucked the most was being gay in the South. I would not recommend that for no gay male. Well, because men are just nasty. Like, they never had a problem having a lesbian come out because their brain went right to horny right immediately. Where in the gay male world, no, that's nasty. I'm like, yeah, okay, get the fuck out of here. But whatever. So kids these days, they expect the title of being, oh, I came out. No, you don't know what coming out is. So I don't like titles. Yes, I have a husband. I'm proud that I have a husband because and my era, you didn't marry a man. You didn't sleep with a man. You didn't even look at a man. You looked at a man, you were weird. So coming out just was very difficult for me. That's why when I see these kids, they come out like it's nothing. I'm like, must be nice. Thank you. So and that's why and what got me on this topic, well, but we so went beyond that topic, was the pride flag. When they decided to add more colors, no, we're not. I still buy the traditional pride flag because that is the pride flag. um, I don't get into the whole pansexual and asexual and retrosexual and all this hot mess. I'm like, can we just leave it at basic and be done with it? Hi, Dreamercraft Corner. I'm kind of doing like a little rant. Not much of one, but enough. I think that's why I'm so fixated on rainbow. Because that's what I know as pride, is rainbow. Not this ugly new pride flag that they decided to throw at us. And I think when they came up with that, when they came out with that new flag, it's ugly. Why would you? What? No. We were proud of that flag. We earned every stripe on that flag. And you go to enter new designs and new this, and no, we're not. I still do old school pride. So, with that being said, about my pride event, it is old school rainbow. That's where we're going with it. But we're gonna move on to a little bit more better topic here. I know I had to say that. It's been on my mind for a while. So, on that note, I have on my brain, I have Audible. So, I've read 2 books, which every book sent me into Waterworks because they were like gay romance novels. And of course, the ending is the worst part. You send you into crying and oh yeah, oh jeez, that was awful. This last book I read, it touched home with me, which makes it even worse because I grew up in the South. I dated a football player. I've been there, done that. And it's not easy when you date someone that's not as open about who they are. And this book kind of really hit every pin in my heart. Like, it's part of my heart I closed off years ago. And when that comes jumping right back in your face, it's like, oh God, why? um, and I think that's why I take the Pride event to heart so well. I haven't heard back from anybody yet. And I am actually going to be ordering the P. Rose diamond painting trays from Miss Nix. Ugh. I'm over the lag. I'm over it. I've already had to close out the screen once. I'm not doing it again. That's why I haven't left this screen, because I had a feeling I was going to have lag tonight. My brain. Oh, my brain just kind of went bleh. So with me doing the Audible books, I have gotten a lot of diamond painting done. This painting has been one headache after another. But I'm about halfway done with the head on the dragon. So I'm pretty happy with the detail in this diamond painting. I'm very impressed with it. But yes, on that note, I am going to get... No, this is my very first Pride event with DAC. But I am doing the DAC. I am doing the Pride by JoJo Art. That's my painting I am doing for the Pride event. Feel free to do anything involving rainbow, magic, unicorns, whatever. But it has to be a licensed image. That's my thing. I want licensed artwork. No, I do. No, don't even think you're going to be bringing... I know, I've been slacking with my event. Well, my event is very... I don't know, it's very straightforward. I'm not doing a Google form. All I ask out of my event is you post progress reports on your painting. Oh, awesome. My event is not going to be as extravagant as some, because I Google form. I don't want to deal with that. I want very basic, and I want it to be extremely straightforward. So anything rainbow, has to be fantasy of some sort, has to be licensed, has to be a licensed image. And on top of that, post your progress pictures on my Facebook group page for the event. That's why I created it. So no Google Documents. I am not doing that. This is pretty much a DP along. That's it. We're not getting involved with Google Documents. That's no. I just want it to be very basic. And this is about as basic as you can get. I might be getting, who is it? Sparkle Queen, I think. She does a lot of rainbow diamond painting stuff. I'm trying to get her to be one of my sponsors. I told her like a diamond painting accessory, anything rainbow, I'm all for it. And Enablers Outpost is actually going to be doing something for me with rainbow, or they're donating something for my event. I told them like a pen blank or something easy. I'm not going to be getting too fussy. Enablers Outpost, I cannot praise them enough. I keep going to them for my pens. I don't know why. I have my TJ pen because I've tried. Every pen that they drop, I put in for. Awesome, Diamond Nana. Thank you. So just a heads up, guys. No Google Documents. You don't have to worry about the headache. Why? All I ask is it be licensed artwork and rainbow. And my kit, I'm customizing. Awesome. If you just hear me blurt out words, it's because I get a new member on my Facebook group page. I check them all and do the whole welcome thing and blah, 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 and all that hot mess. But yes, Elizabeth and Edward have been amazing to me. As well as Miss Nix. I am actually going to be ordering P-Row trays for my event that are rainbow. How I'm doing this, each tray is going to be a color of the rainbow, and that's how I will be diamond painting. I've caught a few of her colors. I'm like, yep, that'll work. Yep, that'll work. Yep, that'll work. And plus I do want P-Row trays, and I would rather them be rainbow. The painting has got to be at least a 30 by 40. Don't even think you're going to try to do my event with no 20 by 20 diamond painting, because that ain't going to fly. So at least a 30 by 40. A lot of kits I've been recommending, and one I almost started, but I'm like, ew. So I was gonna do Little Miss Delish. She's so cute. She literally looks like Rainbow Bright. That's why I had to have her. And I think she's actually one of the ones I'm going to, if I do decide to show an unboxing, which is doubtful, because I plan on only being on here an hour. As my voice is going in and out, because I'm not usually talking this long. There's quite a few of those out there. Yeah, I'm not impressed. When they came out with the new flag, I'm like, no, that's not the pride flag. You can try to make it say it's a pride flag, but it's not. But if y'all want to know, just Google new pride flag and you know exactly what I mean. Because it's all types of ugly. A lot of us old school gays, we don't even know what the pride flag means, and we don't even know what it looks like. It's like, ew, no. So, a good example is, what was it, last year, me and my husband went to Provincetown, Mass. And if y'all don't know, that is one of the biggest gay capitals. So we went. Not once did you see that flag out. You saw the old one with all the rainbow, but you did not see that ugly new pride flag out. Because Provincetown, Mass, they're like stuck in the Twilight Zone, which I like. But they know. Like, when I had started a conversation with one of the guys there, and he was like, oh no, that ugly front flag is not making its way to Provincetown. So I'm like, okay. A gun quit. I'm like, oh my gosh, half an hour, 45 minutes from a gun quit, Maine. It's another gay hotspot. They don't do those ugly flags either. They still do the rainbow flags, which that's the pride flag. I do like that they still have the option to where you can buy the original, because no, I'm not. But yeah, I just, no. But yeah, I've been pretty busy this week. I've been busy with Lil Dragon Z. Come away. Don't mind me yawning. My body has, like, it's been exhausted. And my body don't do exhausted. So we kind of just doing whatever. But I'm going to switch you up for a minute. I'm going to show you my little snack size painting I got free from Home Craftology. And hopefully it's cute. I have to show it. But there's no ABs or... Yes, June 1st to July 31st. So, we're going to do a little something, something. Bear with me. Let me turn this around. Hold on. So, plus you get to see my progress on Lil Dragon Z. So there's that. So, this is how they send it to you. It does come in a box, but this is what you get. Yes, I feel better. I do still have a cough and my voice keeps going. But yeah, I'm not going to show you the drills. All I'm going to do is show you the quality of the canvas. The canvas ain't bad. So, their site's weird. I thought their site was Diamond Express's site. See, it's really small. I don't like their paintings because they shred. But their fabric is like Star Wars. Ta-da! Look at the cute little slob. It is really small. It's a 20 by 25. It'll be a good, nice little snack size if I just decide to do this or not. So you're probably wondering why I don't have the other kitties in here. Well, one of my cats thought she was going to be a monkey and jump on top of my diamond painting tower. No, we ain't. You do get a diamond painting tray, which isn't bad. You do get an inventory sheet. So I'm going to try to do that giveaway sometime this upcoming week. I feel better. Not great, but I'm here. While I'm here, I'm going to show you my kit I am doing for the event. Sorry for that noise. This kit I've had a long time. I got it when Miss Coffee unboxed it. In this kit, I don't really have to move a whole lot of stuff. And yes, Miss Nix, my static is gone out of my diamond painting trays. But I am going to be doing Firefox. So I thought I'd show it to you. You probably noticed I have my diamond painting pad on. I need a new one. So we're gonna flip you over. Thank you, Nix. And this, okay, let's turn this off because it's being annoying. There we go. We're gonna move you up. There we go. So this is the painting I'm going to be doing for the event. I want to turn this light on. There we go. I need some light. So I don't usually like foxes. I don't know why. But with Nix's event being geared towards the Phoenix, I was like, you know what? I'm going to see if this falls into the fantasy category because I love the colors. There's not much blues, which I like. Let's see if it's still sticky though, because I did, mind you, this is one of my original kits. So, oh yeah, it's still sticky. I was so upset with one of my kits I just got, guys. I got Willow, which is the woodland fairy. She was still on the old canvas. When I mean old canvas, I mean that scratchy canvas. I was like, they still have those? But look at this color palette. I'm like, thank you, Michelle. There's not many colors. It has only one AB, which is fine. I actually like how well sporadic the white AB is in here. It's not bad. Yes, it's the 141 AB. You have it through here. It's kind of highlighting the fire in the background, which I like. I love the color blocking in this because it's kind of doing the whole up and down thing. And I like when my color blocking's going this way, because that's how I multi-place. So the key to not having gapping, I'm gonna tell you that right now, if anyone asks. Hi, Crafting with Junior. Is multi-place in the same direction throughout your painting. If you do that, you will not, your gapping will be minimal. And guys, I want to welcome Crafting with Junior to my live. Being a retired drag queen, watching his channel is like awesome. I love watching it. So I want to welcome Crafting with Junior to my lovely live. Welcome to all types of craziness and extra and hiccupy channel, because I'm 100% raw. I don't edit. But yes, I was just showing my kit for my event, for Nyx's event. And it's a 40 by 50. It's a good size. And that's what I wanted. I didn't want something extravagantly big because I need a break. Yes. If no one knows, I don't even think I've said my drag name on my channel. My retired drag name is Daydriana. The girls used to call me Dee Dee. It just became normal. I was one of the very few drag queens that didn't have some weird drag name that was so raunchy and wrong. I didn't believe in that. I'm old school drag queen. I didn't believe in any of that. Drag queens back then, they just had very basic, typical names. The newer generations, when they started coming around, I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you even naming yourself that? So, and I've been retired for a long time. So, I wanted to show you those two. They gave you a little something to look at. Crafting with Junior, and I think that's why I have so much respect for you. You don't have like one of those stupid weird names that you got to put a cuss word in your drag name. No, you don't. Be basic. It doesn't need to be something crazy ridiculous. Believe me, I've known quite a few drag queens in my lifetime. Um, my drag lifestyle was very dangerous, if that's the right word. Being a drag queen in the South, we had eat. You're asking the wrong person. It's been a while. Is we each had a bouncer because we could not even go outside in the dark. I was a pageant queen. I never wore nothing that was not a gown. I lip synced. I did not sing. I was probably one of the most successful drag queens. Back when RuPaul first started Drag Race, like season 1, 2, I got a phone call to ask to go on Drag Race. No, I don't want that. I don't want that image in my head. I do not want, no, I'm good. So I sent my regards. I'm like, I am not interested on ever being on public television. I'm all set. I just, no. That's not, because they sugarcoat drag so much that it's kind of sad. They don't show you what really happens to drag queens. There's drag queens out there that they shoot themselves up with so much silicone that their body kind of just deforms. And no. I'm sorry, if you want a boob job, go get a boob job. So drugs was big in the drag clubs. That's how I ended up on heroin. I've been clean for a long time. And that's when I knew it's like, I can't be in this scene anymore. And plus, have you seen this hair? It used to cost me $200-$300 just for a wax. And you gotta think, that $200-$300, oh yeah, I had to perform more than once just to get money to do waxes. Then after that was, okay, how am I going to do this? So my gowns were made strictly by me. This is how bad I was. A lot of the girls, they would spend thousands of dollars on heels. Oh no. This queen went to yard sales. If I found a pair of heels, I bought spray paint. There you go. Brand new set of heels. That's over. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not spending thousands of dollars on heels. Get the hell out of here. So that's when I just... So I retired when I was 21. Literally, when I turned 21, I retired. They're like, oh, you just got drinking age and you want to retire? I'm like, yep. I want no part of it. I want no part of the bar scene. I want no part of the drug scene. I want no part of it at all. I got offered Miss Atlanta twice. Keyword, Miss Atlanta. And people are like, what do you mean? I said, Back then, social media was not a thing. I Yeah, social media was not a thing. It really wasn't. And somehow my picture had come across one of the big beauty pageants in Georgia. So I got a phone call, and it ended up being one of my big fan. Oh my gosh, I had this one fan. I thought I was going to have to start calling the cops. He was so fixated on me, it was sickening. And I so I get a phone call. I'm like, no, it's a telemarketer. Why would they be calling me? I didn't have a cell phone. I strictly had house phones back then. So I pick up the phone and they're like, Mr. Reagan, we have a question. We want to nominate you for Miss Atlanta. I'm like, huh? Well, Atlanta was one of the very first cities in the South to accept the gay population. It ain't great. It's not a great acceptance being accepted in this down south. Bye, Junior. Have a wonderful night. Thank you. Um, but I just, they're like, you pass off as a woman so well that they wouldn't even know you were a man. I'm like, I'm not going to be in the closet for it. No. I just, no. No, we're not. But, yes, this is I'm going to tell you a little bit about my drag career. I originally started at a drag club in my hometown. Yeah, you're probably like, what kind of freaking drag club was it? I'm like, it was a piano bar. You were either allowed to serve drinks, walk around, or you had to sing. I didn't sing. So I used to clean tables and just be a hostess. That's what I did. So that got me into the drag scene. So when I moved to Atlanta, it was more of a gay scene. So there were more drag clubs for me to choose from. I auditioned for, I don't remember the name of it. It was across the street from a biker bar, so we already know where this is going. It was the best drag club I ever worked in. I after that audition, I felt okay. I could do this. Why not? So I stayed there for a while, and then I went to. I bounced a lot when I was in Atlanta, so I bounced from bar to bar to bar to bar to bar to bar to bar. And then they had a rep. They were talking about, oh, we have all these people that are wanting to pull drag queens to go to Las Vegas. And I'm like, oh, me perform in Las Vegas? I am all for it. Any way to get me out of this drug infused city, yeah, I'm there. So I did Cher and Dolly Parton. Those were my girls. Dolly, I had a bodysuit, and you would have never known it. So I get on stage. I always did 9 to 5 as my opening act. These two guys stand up and they're looking at me dead in their eyes. So I have a typewriter. So I actually had a cute little setup. So, and I knew Dolly didn't use no typewriter. She used acrylics to do her strumming for the beginning of her song, and that's exactly what I did. So I perform my song. I get off the stage. The guys pull me aside and we're like, Adriana, we have a question. Would you be willing to come to Las Vegas with us to perform at Caesar's Palace? I was like, what? I was like baffled and starstruck. I was like, what? Huh? So they picked 4 of us. So I was the oldest, I believe. Yes, I was the oldest. This was before drag was even a thing. Thank you, Miss Nix. And drag wasn't a thing then. It just wasn't. RuPaul wasn't around then. She was doing her own thing. She was off like doing duets and all that that stuff she likes to do. And I was like, you know what? Sure. I did that till I retired. I actually got a paycheck every day to perform. Yes, she loves her little perch. But yeah, I told myself when I left Las Vegas, Deidreana was dying there, and she did. I left there with nothing to do with drag at all. I was 21. I was done. I lived off that income for, I would say, a close year and a half. I mean, I filed my taxes. My tax return alone was $6,000. That was my return. That didn't include the money I earned. Because in the state of Nevada, if you work in Las Vegas, you get a entertainment tax. Well, they like when you do an entertainment tax, so if you have to buy makeup, you have to buy gowns, you have to buy this, those are all tax write-offs, every single one of them. So when I would spend thousands on a gown, I got that money back. So when I performed at Caesar's Palace, I also worked there. So I miss Vegas. I'm not gonna lie. Vegas is just, it's a totally different world there. But it just costs way too much to be a queen. It really does. And it's exhausting. My breathing, especially now, there's no way in hell that I could ever perform again. You hear me now, and I'm losing my voice. And imagine me on stage. I'm like, nope. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every minute of it. It did ruin a lot of things with me. Most drag queens were on female hormone supplements, which what that does, it kind of turns your testosterone into estrogen, which causes problems. When I went to the doctor my very first time after having hot flashes, I mean, my hot flashes were like the oven door was open and the sweat was pouring off of me. So my doctor told me one of your side effects was that you will still have estrogen in your system after these pills. So your body is going to still react as if you were a woman. So they didn't tell me nothing about that when I took those pills. So I was like, okay. So I have the hot flashes. I get in the bitchiest moods. You even look at me wrong, I want to punch you. So it's like, yeah, you ladies, I praise you. Because I get y'all's side effects. I'm like, oh, I don't like this at all. But it is what it is. So back when I did drag was when I've actually decided to get a boob job. Obviously, I didn't get a boob job. And and the only reason I was considering getting a boob job was because it's one less step I have to do. But I'm like, no, I'm not. I like who I am. But it just being a queen is just way too expensive. It's way too much work. Wearing acrylics as long as I did a doozy on my hands. Well, not on my hands, on my nails. My nails aren't the greatest now because I literally always wore acrylics. There was never a day that you saw my nails without acrylics on them. Even when I worked for Walmart, they knew I had acrylics. I could handle being a princess. I'm a princess already. And I think half the state of New Hampshire knows that. But I just can't. I can't fathom the spending all the money into doing drag. I think what did me in with acrylics, what was it? I was a customer service manager for Walmart down south when I did drag. And I had peeled off a sticker and my nail went with it, the whole nail. Not just the acrylic, the whole nail went. And you'd swear I was dying. So I don't do any acrylics. I don't do any. I thought about bringing back acrylic nails because they do help shape your nails. But I'm like, ugh, there's just so much work. I don't know why people even bother. But yeah, I miss it. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I go to a drag show, I want to be on stage with all of them. Drag has come a long way. I'm old school drag, so they didn't have all this jumping and slam your butt on the ground and have your vajayjay hanging out. No, we're not. Those parts need to be covered, girls. I watch Drag Race and I'm like, yeah, I just, no. Um, it's, I do. I, yeah, every drag show we go to, I just, I look at those queens. I'm like, it takes a really strong queen to think that she can do a split in like midair. I'm like, yeah, no, my body ain't built for that. I'm like, oh, here we have quite a few drag shows because we're not that far from Boston. Boston is about an hour away from me, so the drag scene isn't that far, but it's like, girls, how do you do it? No. I would go up there, lip sync my song, get off the stage, and move on. No jumping hoops and throwing flips and no, no, we're not. We're not throwing flips. We're not doing flip flops. We're not. No. But mind you, there were queens I worked with that were all about doing the flippy flops and floopy floops and no, yeah, no, we're not. Nope. They tried to get me to do it once. I looked at them like, uh, who's taking me to the emergency room? I didn't think so. But yeah, no, I don't get it. Just go up there, perform, move on. Not difficult. Um, the older I got, I did at one point in time that when I moved back to Atlanta, I did get a job at a drag bar as a bartender. So some states you can't just go apply for a bartender job. No, 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 no. That's not how it works. You actually have to have a license to bartend. So I actually used to have my license to bartend. I loved it. I loved bartending. It was a totally different atmosphere. I was happy. Um, there's drinks I made that you think I make those now? Oh hell, that's a hell no. But I don't do bar scenes. I just like I don't like going to bars. I don't like so one of my favorite drinks to make was called rainbow flights. So every shot glass was a different color of the rainbow. And I was actually one of the very first bartenders that could actually perform it. Oh yeah. I bartending for me was awful down south. Well, because the men down there, they don't care. They'll hit on you and they'll look at you like, yeah, you don't want this? Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're like blunt right to the point and they don't even care. Up here, they're a little bit more polite. They're not as raunchy gross. But, wow. 84 minutes, guys. I'm actually impressed with myself. I usually never make it this long in a live. My body's like usually. Well, and you probably see Opal sitting up there like she's the most well behaved child. No. But she's one of the very few that doesn't climb. She climbs up her little tree, but that's about it. So yes, that's her happy place. That's where she hides when, our new kitten wants to. That's what got me to quit bartending. Um, Down south, you're still allowed to smoke in the bars. A lot of them you can still smoke in. And my asthma couldn't do it anymore. Opal and Harmony do not get along. All they do is fight. I'm like, we're not. Eventually, once I get them more acquainted, I will consider putting them in the same room. But I can't even let her in here anyway because she'll climb and knock over my diamond paintings. And my tower I have isn't very safe. So I don't want the tower to fall on her. That was my thing. I'm like, oh my God, what if that had fallen on her? She would have been one dead kitty, and there would have been no way to no. See, I didn't grow up in a bar town at all. I grew up in a Baptist church town. Yeah, I grew up in the worst Bible Belt known to man. I mean, every corner there was a church. And not just any church, a Baptist church. The big ones you couldn't find was Roman Catholic churches or Catholic churches. You literally had to hunt. So I literally grew up in the Bible Belt. It was awful. I hated it. But they've come quite a ways. A few years ago, we went down south. I wanted to show you my hometown, and it's changed quite a bit. It's not the same place it used to be. I think that's all I got. I've already posted my video for my 3 paintings I got. I got Willow. I got the April Fairy. And then I got the campfire painting by Deborah Malcolm. Oh my God, is that painting? If it wasn't for my Pride Dragon, that'd be the next one I'd be starting. I love the colors in it. I'm really getting into artwork, which is nice. Because I want it to look like a piece of artwork. I'm kind of gearing away from the whole girl thing. I do want to do my Dreamer design kits. I haven't even done a Dreamer design yet. But guys, Snow Queen, Strawberry Shortcake Girl, and Rapunzel, you can pre-order. So I'm probably going to pre-order Snow Queen and pre-order, what's the other one? Oh my gosh, my brain. Strawberry Shortcake. As I do not want Rapunzel. She is all types of ugly. I don't know whose idea that was, or who was blind that came up with that color palette. But I'm like, oh my, no. I know. Snow Queen I gotta get. I can't, nope. Gotta have her. Oh, Alice. Alice, I'm probably gonna order Snow Queen and Alice, as I'm a big Alice in Wonderland fan. So those are probably gonna be the next two I do order. So yes, those are the two that are on pre-order. So, and that will be it for Kurt Rekovich kits. There's a couple few scenery kits by Dreamer Design I want to grab. So we're gonna get those. That's probably gonna be it for me for a while. I did get Diamond Express kits. That's another company that does licensed artwork. They just switched to poured glue. So I'm very curious. I can't remember. I think I got 3 kits. I'm not sure. But I know I got the home painting, which it's gorgeous. Love it. I got something rainbow. It's either rainbow sunflowers or rainbow something. I have about that. I'm pretty close. This is how bad I've gotten. I've actually had to take paintings out of their boxes, put them in my little drawer under my diamond painting, my draft table, just so I can make more room on the tower. Yeah, I'm getting tired. I've been very busy and trying to rest. I have to work tomorrow, so my breathing comes first. So, on that note, anybody that wants to share their links, go ahead and share your links. I will stay on a few more minutes so you can share your links and go about your business. And so I'm going to stay on for probably another 10 minutes. So my moderators will, I'm pretty sure my moderators take care of you guys. Are you watching him on his live?
I'm waiting for the tell album.
Oh. I love this new chair, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh. Not many people today, but I'm guessing nobody wants to share their links. Get my table back, my station back up and running here. So, okay, Michelle. I love my new chair. That's oh, I ain't working. Not until tomorrow night. Yeah, I'm really tired today. Yep. She's our fat cow.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
She's our gray moo cow. Oh, she's come say hi.
I hit the wrong button.
She's actually one of those cats you shouldn't be free feeding.
It's plural, it's guys. Alright. We need clarification. Or just
Stop that. Well, I am saying good night. Thank you for joining my live. You guys have a wonderful week. Happy diamond painting, guys. Bye.